So you might have heard of City Skylines or Mount & Blade, games beloved by many. But have you ever wanted to rule your own kingdom and help it grow to the greatest? Participate in rigorous battles using your own strategies? Well, now's your chance, as this is Manor Lords. An indie game being developed in the Unreal Engine 4 by just one man. Manor Lords is said to be a strategy game that allows you as a player to experience the life of a medieval lord. Just like city builder games, you'll start off with a small village that you will grow into an incredible kingdom. But don't forget about your army, as you begin with only just a small portion of land, and to grow, you will need to conquer. Evolve your army to fight against neighbouring lords, upgrade your soldiers and lead them into battle as loyal subjects. What's incredible about this game is that not only is it a city builder, but a medieval one. With in-depth building to large-scale attacks, it all looks amazing. One of the focuses of the game was realism, and not just how your village reacts, but with complex economic and social simulations that are missed in many other games. According to the developer himself, the map is going to be quite large, and the travel between regions will be seamless. It's not going to be a gigantic map, but apparently it was large enough that the developer had to remove the minimap because it was too hard to operate without a zoom system. Now, quick intermission, as I wanted to say a quick thank you to everyone who has subscribed recently, as we are slowly reaching our goal of 100 subscribers. If you're new to the channel, it would mean a lot if you could hit that subscribe button and the like button if you do enjoy the video. The attention to detail in this game is incredible, and just the depth it has gone to is crazy. All the way from how the terrain looks to the facial expressions on your villages is mesmerizing. It's funny because in a game like this, or just in any other city builder, the facial expressions are probably the last thing you think about getting right. Like, there was some praise towards City Skylines with their in-depth NPC creation, as they had their own lives in your city, but this has gone the next distance, and I don't blame them. They aim to make a realistic medieval city builder, which isn't a small feat, and if they aim to have all these unique features, praise will be going their way. But where do these unique features come into play? Like, why are they worth doing for games just like this? Not only the facial expressions being unique, but the combat system is one of the most in-depth strategic things I've ever seen. From tactical retreats to overall formations, it feels beyond real. These features just add that last touch to a game, as some big games have missed this. The final touch on some details, or that small feature that just gets overlooked. Well, when my army is built up of normal villagers and they're screaming in fear running into the battlefield, with the incredible facial expressions we know, even I would be hyped to get into the fight. Luckily for us, there is a release date for this game already. Being April the 26th, 2024, it's roughly about 3 months away now. The game has already amassed over 2 million wishlists on Steam, which is an incredible milestone for an indie developer. And at the moment, there is no hint of what the price will be. But looking at the current market, somewhere around 20 to 40 Australian dollars for a game of this quality would probably suffice. A bit over a year ago now, they had a demo run, which arguably did quite well, with almost all the feedback being beyond positive and many people looking forward to this game's full release. According to the recent updates as well, the game has gotten a pretty large overhaul since the demo, which is impressive and I'm sure has gotten even more people hyped. For myself, I am very ready for this game, as I am a huge fan of not only city builders, but strategy style games as well. A huge fan of the whole Sid Meier's Civilization series. Also, Northgard was one of my most played games last year. The whole medieval theme has made this game pretty amazing. From the atmosphere to the feeling of growing a kingdom makes it feel real. And once again, I'm going to address that this game is all being done by one man, who has done a fantastic job, and considering it's on the Unreal Engine 4, it looks up to par. What I hope to see come from this game is mainly multiplayer. As I understand, currently it is single player, but in future updates or maybe DLCs, to play multiplayer would be great, because it would make the whole game even funner. Imagine you and a couple buddies being lords in separate regions. You either fight together or against each other. You choose. Honestly, I do think this game will be one of the top games coming out this year. As with other city builder games struggling to deliver in recent years, hopefully this one hits with a bang. Granted, the new City Skylines is alright, but the most recent Civ is a bit of a downgrade of the previous one. Though this whole development has been incredible, from the story of an indie developer making this game to the milestone of 2 million wishlists hit somewhat recently. The whole situation is amazing. The most common city builders that have come out in recent years have just been from the big companies. Like even some that I haven't named yet, like the Settlers reboot, a half alright game, but was done by none other than Ubisoft. So to see a new city builder game to come straight from an indie developer is great to hear, and the fact that there is so much hype behind it is the icing on the cake. Hopefully this project comes out and hits the mark running, but I dare say it would be like any other game coming to early access. It will have its small tweaks needed. Honestly, I have high hopes for this game. It's already added to my wishlist, and when it hits the market, it'll be definitely one that I'll buy. We're all excited to see this game come out, as we should see it soon come in April. If you stuck around to the end of the video, thank you so much, as that means a lot. Don't forget to like and subscribe and let me know what you think of the game down below. Thank you for watching. Peace.